Yo, what's good? It's Skano. I'm gonna get right to it. This P. Diddy shit is getting weirder and more disturbing by the update. So now apparently, his son has also been implicated. Allegedly, date raping chicks at parties. Which leads me to question, and this is not to, undermine the accusers, you know, why? Why would they need to do these things, right? I mean, his son is funny looking, but I'm sure, you know, he wouldn't have to resort to drugging and raping women, particularly at these parties. They just seem questionable. But then again, Darren Sharper, you know, he was doing the same damn thing, and pro football player, had everything going for him. Not a bad looking dude. Pause. So you never know why people do these things. But back to this whole Diddy thing. This shit is getting wild. So apparently, Lil Rod, man. The shit Lil Rod is coming out with, though. So apparently, allegedly, Cuba Gooding Jr. is also in on the, you know, fuckery. It said that Lil Rod said that, basically P. Diddy, who, he said groomed him and basically tried to pass him off to Cuba. You know, he states there was this encounter where, Cuba is, violating him, for lack of a better description. So, with all the shit that's coming out, also with his ex, Cassie, the wall's falling in on this nigga. Now, this is a lot of shit, man. This is heavy shit. Now, in the beginning, I didn't put, like I said, man, there's been rumors swirling around Diddy for decades. And I find the silence deafening in his camp, and around his camp. You don't hear many people in the industry or otherwise coming out in support of Diddy. And you would think with all his influence, in hip hop and the music industry, woo woo, there would be, you know, plenty of people, a number of people at least, you know what I'm saying, backing him. Pause. Look, this whole video just paused because this shit, ain't no way to talk about this shit without. So the levels of the debauchery and the levels of the, it seems to be never ending, man. And I think and you know the reason why people are quiet? This shit is true. This shit is true. I think people just sitting, I'm talking about people close to Diddy, around, that have, you know, been under his umbrella, or however you want to put it, for years. For the most part, just sitting back chilling. Because Diddy is the type you don't want to jump off the porch until you sure what's, you know what I'm saying? The way things are playing out, it's looking like he's not getting from under this shit unscathed. Now, as far as people talking about, the Winehurst case, or whatever, the movie producer, Hollywood producer, was into all that weird sex shit and how they cracked his head. And they saying they are comparing this case to that. In other words, with the accusations that he is facing, we talking about possibility of life in prison, without a doubt. So this is going beyond the little, hee hee ha ha in the hip hop circles, because like I said, this shit has been out there. Not, the full extent, but, the whispers, the rumors about his sexuality, Diddy that is. This shit with his son though, you know. So as this proceeds, I think, and that's the point I'm trying to make. People are quiet. People just waiting to see how shit play out. Because Diddy is the type you don't want to fucking step on his toes. Because he is vengeful. So if he has an opportunity, if you step out, and nothing happens behind this shit, you're done. As far as, the industry, he definitely will blackball you and if not, But anyway, so people waiting to see how it play out, and I believe once he actually is indicted, then that's when all the dam will flood open, so to speak. And some of it obviously will be, cap, because people, when they smell a payday, they gonna come across. Just like with the Deshaun case. I don't believe all of them women, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother issue. So you're gonna have cases where, people just trying to get a payday. But this shit with Lil Rod and Cuba Gooding and this whole, yeah, this shit is it's well past, strange. So we into a whole nother realm of weirdness. But like I said, as this shit progresses, more and more people will come. And it's like, you throwing shit at the wall. All of it is not going to stick, but enough of it will, to leave a hell of a mess. So I don't see him coming out of this shit unscathed. And worst case scenario, we talking about life in prison, like I said. So it is what it is, man. 216 Skano from the gutter.